4. Today we're looking at the portable 1500W electromagnetic induction dent repair tool, and I'll walk you through setup, controls, and what actually changes in real use. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. For transparency, this is a screencast run-through rather than footage of the unit on a panel, but the goal is the same: clear guidance you can use before buying. On the product page, I start with the power rating and the control layout. The core is a 1500-watt induction heater that transfers heat into the panel via a coil. The housing is aluminum, which keeps weight down and helps with passive cooling. There's a simple display with power percentage, a timer control, and a trigger. Coils are consumables. The page shows several diameters for different dent sizes. I confirm what's included in the kit so you know whether extra coils or a carry case need to be added. I move to the power menu and show how the adjustable range actually behaves. Lower settings warm metal slowly, useful for thin outer skins and edges. Mid settings are the daily driver for shallow, broad dings. High settings ramp quickly but risk pushing paint past its tolerance if you hold too long. The timer is more than a convenience. Using short pulses makes results repeatable and reduces scorching. I point out that the timer should default to short bursts, and I test the interface to see if it remembers the last value after power off. Next is panel compatibility. Induction works best on ferromagnetic steel. It can heat aluminum too, but heat spreads faster and deeper, so control is trickier and efficiency drops. If your car has mixed panels, expect steel doors and fenders to respond predictably, while aluminum hoods or tailgates may take longer and require tighter timing and lower power. This is not magic for sharp creases, stretched metal, or dents with cracked paint.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
Need traditional PDR rods, glue pulling, or filler and repaint. I go through the workflow the manufacturer suggests and translate it into steps you can follow. Clean the panel so the coil doesn't drag over grit. Mask trim and fragile plastics. Start at low power with a short timer pulse and watch the surface reflection rather than the display. The aim is gentle, even heating around the dent perimeter to relax tension, not to cook a hot spot. Pause between pulses and check temperature with a finger near the area or an infrared thermometer if you have one. As the metal relaxes, you work toward the center in small circles, letting the panel breathe back. On steel, this can be quick. On aluminum, it's patience and micropulses. Safety matters more than the wattage number. I highlight thermal cutoff, ventilation slots, and the duty cycle recommendation. If the page lists an internal fan, that's a plus. If not, give the tool rest intervals and avoid covering vents. Keep the coil moving, avoid stationary heating, and never point an energized coil at wiring, sensors, adhesives, or seam sealers. Modern cars hide electronics behind panels. If you feel uncertain, remove trim or choose a different method. Build quality is mixed in this class of tools. The aluminum body helps, but the weakest link tends to be the coil connector and the trigger. I zoom into the photos to check strain relief and connector design. If the kit uses screw collars, tighten gently to avoid stripping. Expect coils to discolor and deform with use, that's normal. Replacement coil availability and price matter more than the initial bundle count, so I verify if replacements are listed and whether odd sizes are supported. Results expectations are the honest part. On small parking dings in steel, controlled heat can relax oil can effect and reduce the dent to a near flat reflection. On larger shallow waves, you can improve panels before finishing with rods or glue tabs. On sharp body lines, this tool is supporting cast, not the hero. Paint condition is the boundary. Aged, resprayed, or already cracked paint can fail quickly under heat. If you smell clear coat, stop and cool down. For portability, the unit is compact and easy to carry between jobs. Cable length affects comfort more than weight. If the power cord is short, plan an extension rated for the wattage. The interface is simple enough for beginners, but practice on a junk panel first. Keep a microfiber, masking tape, and a straight edge nearby to monitor progress. The straight edge over a light source shows ripples better than the eye. I end with who should buy. If you want a glue-free option for small steel dings and you can learn pulse control, this 1500W induction tool earns a place next to PDR rods. If your car is mostly aluminum or your dents of sharp creases, treat this as a helper, not a fix-all. Value depends on coil supply, warranty, and thermal protection. If those boxes are checked, it's a solid addition. If not, consider stepping up to